afternoon. I'm Sean Yao and this is One News Now. Preparations are in full swing for the vaccine rollout over at the East Avenue Medical Center. JC Cosico joins us live from Mandaluyong for the details. Hi JC, how many health workers stand to benefit from this in the East Avenue Memorial Center?
Sean, over 3,000 medical frontliners and support staff of the East Avenue Medical Center are expected to receive COVID-19 jabs. The Quezon City Hospital is among the first to receive vaccines, which will arrive in less than 2 weeks. Hospital spokesperson Dr. Dennis Ordonez said they are expecting doses from either Sinovac or Pfizer. The EAMC is conducting an online survey on their employees' willingness to be vaccinated, as well as their preferred vaccine brands. Based on their estimate for now, more than half of their staff are willing to be inoculated. One hospital wing will be allotted for the vaccination, where screening and monitoring posts have also been put up. They are awaiting negative 70-degree freezer for the storage of over 6,000 doses of Pfizer jabs set to arrive soon. Should the jabs arrive earlier than expected, Ordonez says they will store the vaccines in the National Warehouse Facility of the Health Department. Sean, the AMC says that they are targeting to vaccinate over hundreds of individuals daily, and a fallback list will be prepared to avoid wastage. Now, the hospital will also conduct a simulation activity to fine-tune its vaccination program. Back to you.
Thank you for giving us that update, JC Cosico of News 5, joining us live from Mandaluyong City. An infectious disease expert is backing the move of the government to further ease restrictions on religious gatherings and leisure activities. Dr. Jean Solante of San Lazaro Hospital told One News that the country has seen a stable decline in new infections. However, Dr. Solante reminded the public that minimum health protocols should be strictly observed on top of more rigorous testing and contact tracing.
So the bottom line here is that it's still important to wear and obey, be compliant with the minimum health protocol that the government has emphasized. The face shield, the face mask, and physical distancing. Healthcare workers, any brand can be acceptable.
A World Health Organization panel recommends UK's AstraZeneca's vaccine for all adults. Let's see how this can potentially affect vaccination worldwide in this video from Bloomberg.
The Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine is one of the main vaccines at this point in the COVAX facility. It's going to be procured in hundreds of millions of doses and distributed around the world. And so many countries will be receiving their first tranches of the vaccine from the COVAX facility later in February. This is one of those vaccines which can be stored in ordinary refrigerated temperatures, and therefore it's going to be very useful for a large number of countries with different situations on the ground. So logistically, it's easier to use.
Even if there is a reduction in the possibility of this vaccine having a full impact in its protection capacity, especially against severe disease, there is no reason not to recommend its use, even in countries that have the circulation of the variants. Since we have identified people over 65 as one of our priority groups in the prioritization roadmap, we have based a totality of looking at the safety and the immunogenicity data, and therefore we recommend for the vaccine to be used in people 18 years and above without an upper age limit. That means people over 65 years of age should be given the vaccination.
We're going to pause for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Stay tuned. You are still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Some tourists have started taking advantage of the long weekend to unwind in Tagaytay City. Let's check in on the situation from there with Laila Pangilinan. Hi, Laila. Is there a crowd over there? How's the situation?
Yes, there is a big crowd here, Sean, and people continue to flock to Tagaytay City to spend their long weekend here. However, we have also noticed tourists in their vehicles turning back upon inspection at checkpoints. We were able to talk to some of them a while ago, and they said they weren't aware that kids are still not allowed. The local government of Tagaytay is barring children below 15 and senior citizens to enter parks. Some of those who were not allowed entry said a road trip may be enough for their children. We also chanced upon a family who were here or who went here all the way from Bulacan only to eat their lunch along the street. This is because they had a senior citizen companion who just wanted a breath of fresh air. We also saw couples sporting their Valentine's outfits as they enjoy a quick escape from their busy lives in the metro. Sean, for those who are planning to spend their long weekends here at Tagaytay City, you'll also better brace yourselves for the traffic as it took our news team 2.5 hours from the Calax exit. So sa Santa Rosa, Laguna pa lang, pila na, Sean. Medyo umaatikabo na ang traffic. But then again, when you're here, it's all worth it anyway. Back to you, Sean.
All right, good advice. Thank you for that. Laila Pangilinan joining us live from Tagaytay City. Retired Supreme Court Justice Antonio Carpio warns that China could enforce its new Coast Guard law in the West Philippine Sea. Carpio told One News's Agenda that the Philippines must be prepared if that happens. He also suggested to wait for China to commit a violation before raising the issue to the United Nations Tribunal.
The foundation of the United Nations is that no country can use force, can fire on ships of other countries to settle a dispute. You must go to negotiation, mediation, and arbitration in accordance with international law. And this started in 1945 with the creation of the United Nations.
For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.